Okay, Himanshu, tell me, how are you today?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm good. You tell,
Mm-hmm.
how about you?
I'm quite good. Thank you for asking. And did you just wake up?
No, ma'am, I woke up at 7 today because
Okay.
recently I started running, so that's why I started.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay. That means you're an early bird.
yeah, you can say now.
Mm-hmm. And I'm
But
totally
for that, I
opposite.
used to like wake up 10 or 11 sometimes, so
Mm-hmm.
that was very bad. So then I
Mm.
thought that I should change my habit. So recently I started waking up.
Mm. No, it's a good habit to acquire. Very nice. Okay, so
Yeah,
I would like to start with introducing ourselves to each other and our audience. Would you like to go first?
yeah, sure, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my name is Himanshu, and I was born and brought up in Jaipur. I have done my graduation in commerce, and
Mm-hmm.
these days I'm searching job for me. And
Mm-hmm.
if I talk about my interest, so I am very fond of like swimming and cricketing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great to know about you. My name is Sunita Rawat and I come from a beautiful district, Chamoli, Gadwal. It's in Uttarakhand. I am a proud mother and a full-time homemaker. Other than this, I run a YouTube channel, Sunita's English Adventure, that is totally about English language. And my hobbies are to interact with people in English, and I'm pursuing my hobby through this YouTube channel. And along with this, I like sharing knowledge, whatever I've gained over the years with the people around. So for that, I've started teaching. So that is,
So,
helping me improve my language, and I'm helping other people to start their journey, the beginners. So that's a bit about me.
yeah,
Okay.
ma'am, and
Hmm.
congratulations, ma'am. You crossed 1,000 subscribers. I saw on your page,
Yes.
so congratulations
Mm.
for that.
Thank you so much. I'm really very ecstatic about it because I have never imagined this that in such a short period of time I could gain
Yeah,
thousand of subscribers. So it's
yeah,
really very happy moment for me.
yeah, absolutely.
Mm, mm. So you told me that you are searching for a job, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So in which domain you are searching?
Actually, ma'am, I'm preparing for BPO sector, like international call
Mm-hmm.
center.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried some interviews also, but I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't crack that time because of my fluency. So
Mm-hmm.
still, I'm preparing for that. Maybe this
Mm-hmm.
time I will crack. So, ma'am, as
Mm-hmm.
I saw your previous videos that you said that you were HR at that time. So,
Mm-hmm.
could you please tell me like what should we do for like good interview? Like, what is the
Mm-hmm.
best way to give interview? If you tell me something.
So, as you told me that you want to give interview in a BPO sector, right?
Yes,
International BPO. So there
right,
could be some different criterias to that shortlist candidates for the particular profile. So BPO is mainly for telecommunications. Like
right,
you
ma'am.
have to do your job over call only. You need not to go in front of customers. So that is the case here. So the first and the foremost thing that is required for this profile is good communication skills, and if you are looking for international, then you must have good command over this English language. So language and communication is totally a different thing. So the the thing that will require here most is your English language. The presence of mind should be there, right?
Right,
It's not about that you have got some script and you just have to say it. So the
actually,
presence of mind is required, the good communication is required, and all the other things like uh, you can be little lenient with your body language because that is not visible over phone. You should be smart enough to handle customers. So this way you have to prepare for your interview. Like they'll be looking up for your English language only, right?
yeah.
So you have to be confident as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this is my main problem. Like I feel so nervous. Like whenever I go for interviews, so I always feel so nervous. I don't know what
Mm-hmm.
why it happens with me always.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
yeah,
why
I'm
you
trying.
why do you feel nervous?
Uh, Actually, ma'am, I don't know why I feel
Mm-hmm.
nervous. I also
You
want to
should
know
know
that.
actually, then only you'll be able to work on it.
Sorry, ma'am.
I said you should know, like, why are you feeling nervous? The whys should be known, then only you'll
Yeah,
be able to work on this,
right, right, right.
right?
Maybe I'm very introvert. That could be the
Mm-hmm.
reason that if I talk with strangers, so that time I feel
Mm-hmm.
so nervous.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so for that, what you can do is you can prepare few sentences or few phrases in advance that you can use. So that will help you gain that confidence while starting your conversation. For example, you can get ready a script for yourself, like how to start a conversation, how to give your introduction. And if you'll go with the flow, like if you'll go nicely at first, then you'll gain some confidence in yourself that I've and that my interview is going really well. And later on, when they ask you some questions, then you'll be able to answer because at first you'll be gaining some confidence. So you need to prepare a little bit in advance too, like some phrases that are very common, like how you greet the interviewer and
Okay.
the introduction part. There are some common questions that is asked in every interview, like your introduction, your strength and weaknesses, and it could be your hobbies, and these are some common questions. So you have to prepare this in advance. This will help you in gaining some confidence. Other than that, there would be some spontaneous questions as well. But if you're going as a fresher, I don't think there would be much tough questions for you, but it would be easy one only. So you just have to be comfortable at first, and
Yeah.
then only you can answer. Mm.
Yes, ma'am. Next time I will try.
Right, right. So prepare something in advance because there would be many candidates for the same profile,
Right.
right? So you have to prepare yourself for the interview.
I think mainly they check confidence and your like spoken skills. Two things mainly
Hmm.
in BPO sector mostly.
Right, right, right. I haven't worked for BPO sector because mine was an IT company back then. So I
Okay.
haven't worked for BPO, but I think they look for communications and confidence only because that is only visible and that is only required for this profile.
Yeah, actually.
Mm.
My second problem is that like if you give me some topic, so that time
Mm-hmm.
my imagination is very low. Like if
Mm.
I have to speak on same topic for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, so that time I am unable to like think like what should I
Mm.
now? I stuck that time. So this is
Mm.
my problem.
That
And
could. Mm.
like when I was giving my interview, so that time HR she gave me one
Mm.
topic about
Mm-hmm.
like I think that was child labor. So
Mm-hmm.
that time I had no idea about child labor. So I
Mm-hmm.
directly asked her that, ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
could you please repeat, change my topic because I don't have
Mm-hmm.
knowledge on this
Mm-hmm.
topic.
Mm-hmm.
Then she gave me another topic and then I spoke around 30-40 seconds. And
Right, right.
then after,
Right. Hmm. Or you could have asked that, you could have asked her that, can you please elaborate a little bit about child labor and I'll continue on this. So she could
okay.
have, explained you what child labor is actually. And then you can do it good because it was an easy topic.
Ma'am, tell me one
Mm-hmm.
thing that if let's suppose if we are not aware with this with that topic, so like how
Mm-hmm.
we deal at the same time.
Mm-hmm. You just have to be confident if you even don't know about the topic because it is not possible for us to know each and everything going around or each and everything in this world. It's not possible. So you
Mhm.
just you can simply say that, ma'am, I don't have much knowledge about this topic, but I would love to know about it. I would love to read about it. But for now, if you can give me an opportunity to talk on any other topic, so I would be very happy to do it. Right? You can ask for
Okay.
another topic, and you can even mention that I would be happy to read about it
Okay.
or know about it. Right? Other way, you can ask her that if you can put up this question in another way,
Okay.
then it
Okay.
might strike your mind, right? It's just that
And
you need not to lose your confidence.
okay. Yeah, actually, they check your confidence level because it's know that we can't know every topic. That's
It's not
normal.
possible.
Yeah, it's not possible. Right.
Mm,
And ma'am, like second thing is like how to maintain like your eye contact.
eye contact.
Yeah,
Simply by looking.
actually, when we when we do one-to-one conversation, so that time it's difficult to like maintain eye contact with
Mhm.
HR.
I am not getting that. Why are you finding it so difficult to make eye contact? But so easy. You just need to face people. Do you go to public settings really less, or do you
Yeah.
often go to public settings? You
No,
are an
no.
introvert.
I'm introvert. Yeah.
So for that, you have to, bring that in your personality itself. You have to go out very often. You have to meet people very often so that it will come to you naturally, that you can easily make eye contact, right?
Okay.
So if you are very timid and you're very reserved, and all of a sudden you're going to meet someone, then you'll find it really difficult to make eye contact. But try
Right.
to practice it in your daily life. Try to meet people and make eye contact. It will come to you naturally.
Okay.
I think that's the reason, because you're introvert and you're not going out of your comfort zone. So that's the reason you're facing nervousness and this eye contact problem. But trying
Right.
to bring it in your behavior itself, it would be easy for you.
Hmm.
Don't you think?
Yeah, ma'am, you are totally right.
Hmm.
That's true. And ma'am, could you please tell me like what is the best, not the best, like what is the way to like we improve fast, little faster? Like I know that
Mm-hmm.
we can improve gradually. I know that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like what should we do? Like
Mm-hmm.
watch videos or grammar or like
Mm-hmm.
taking practice or
Mm-hmm.
we can join English classes also for
Mm-hmm.
one-to-one conversation. This is also a
Mm-hmm.
good idea. So
Mm-hmm.
you tell me something about.
Right. In my opinion, and what I do is, whatever things I do in my daily life, or whatever things I might face in my life. For example, I make conversation videos on YouTube, and I need some good English words for that. So I'll try to research for some words that I can use in place of the monotonous word I daily use.
Okay.
Right? For example, I've been using this word express a lot. Like, people should be able to express their thoughts, but express is, it's a kind of boring word. So I looked for a synonym of it
Right.
on internet, and I found many synonyms. Like, we can say articulate, we can say communicate, convey, and a lot many. So instead of saying expressing, I just replace my word with articulate.
Okay.
Right. So this is one of the things that I made it really a little interesting in my conversation. Other thing that, for example, I have my children. So let's suppose I don't know, when they ask me to put on some cartoon on their TV, and I don't know what should I say this in English. So I look for that particular sentence on internet,
Okay.
and I'll get the English sentence for that, and I'll practice it in my daily conversation, in my daily life. So this way, I am using the practical conversation. It's not just about that I'm reading books and I don't know when I'll be able to use those kind of vocabulary in my life. So I'm not just wasting time on that, but I'm
Right.
learning on things that could be useful in my daily life, or that could be useful in the setting I am going into. Right? For
Mm-hmm.
example, you are going for an interview, so you can invest your time in reading vocabulary or in learning sentences that could be useful in your interview,
Right, ma'am.
and start practicing that. So it's
Mm-hmm.
not just that you have to go and directly say it in your interview, but you should practice that before your interview as well. So you can simply make a video of yourself, record a video of yourself while answering that questions. So when you'll keep on repeating those things, it will automatically get registered in your mind. Repetition is required, revisiting is required, revision is required, right? When we go for an exam, like back then in our school days, when we went for an exam, then we used to revisit our concepts,
Right.
right? Then only we were able to write an exam. But what if we just read it once and we never revisited? Then would you be able to write good an exam? So that's what you have to do before going for an interview. Just revisit your concepts, whatever, by recording or by just saying it. So repetition is required to
Yeah.
register that in your mind.
Then instantly it in our mind. Otherwise, it's impossible.
Hmm. If you're not repeating, if you're not using it at all, it will get
Yeah.
lost somewhere.
Yeah.
Right? So it
Right.
happens. So it's a natural process. So this way you can really learn English in a faster way, in my opinion, and I do the same.
Okay.
Mm.
Your
And I think
English
watching
skills are
movies.
very good, ma'am. Actually, I saw your so many
Mhm,
videos. So
mhm,
mostly I see your videos only whenever you put on YouTube.
mhm.
So I like to watch your videos.
I'm grateful. Right. See, I use this phrase, I'm grateful. So I can learn similar phrases, like I can use different
Yeah.
phrases at different with different people, right? So this is what we have to learn. It will not come to you automatically. There are some
Right,
phrases that you have to learn,
right. Actually,
right? Just like, let's suppose good morning, good evening. These are the things that we have learned, right? So this way
right.
you can definitely do. I hope I am able to help you
Yeah,
here.
definitely, ma'am.
Mm,
Definitely, definitely.
So,
I will try these things.
do you have any other questions in your mind?
Mm, yeah, ma'am. I have one question. Like, what is your dream job?
My dream job. Actually, I don't believe in dreams much, but I would say I have a short-term goal right now that I want to be as good as tutors that I see on this online platforms like Cambly, English Tutor. I want to be as good as them in this English language and communication. And I want
But
people
right
to
now you
look.
are,
Mm,
I think, more good than because I already tried
mm,
applications also, and I
mhm,
asked the same questions to my tutors, but
mhm,
they gave me very normal answers, like you can do
mhm,
this, that, like that was normally.
mhm.
So you are already like fabulous.
Thank you. I'm just flattered by hearing this thing because I've never got this kind of compliment in my life. But yes, I really look up to them. If I could get some percentage of them in me in my communication skills. So that is what my short-term goal is. I want to be a very good trainer at this English language. And later on, it depends what opportunities I'll get in future. If those opportunities would be good for me and my family, then I would definitely like to grab that opportunity. So it's just I don't think much about future.
Okay,
So it's just it's just that. Yeah.
okay, ma'am.
But for I can totally understand in the this is a totally a different ball game for males, right? Females are quite you can say we are quite fine because we are already managing our home, our kids, and
Right.
then we are doing this just for our passion. But for
Ac-
males it's a totally different thing. They have responsibilities and everything, so they have to do good in their career.
Yeah. Actually, ma'am, I have business, so I don't have any problem. But what
Mm-hmm.
I think that if I get job, so it would be good for my like communication skills and for my personality.
Mm.
So
Right,
that's why
right,
I'm looking
exactly.
for it.
It makes a big difference when you go out, meet people, have that exposure. When you meet people, you meet different minds also, right? You meet
Yeah,
great minds in your journey and you get some ideas, you put up your ideas and it will, it makes you think differently. It's not just that you are reserved to yourself and your ideas are just reserved to yourself. So you might change your perspective later on when you meet people. Even I
right.
am so eager to go out. I am totally at home, but I am so eager to go out and get that exposure, get to meet great minds so that I could learn even more, in my life. So I
Yeah.
totally thrive for learning more and more every day. Exposure is really important.
Yes, ma'am. Actually,
When you'll go out, when you'll get a job and you'll go out for your company, then you'll get to meet many people and you will see change in yourself. Definitely, you'll
right.
see a change, some
So
changes.
here we can get total atmosphere surrounding. So then we can.
Hmm. Right, right, right. Even I was also reserved back then.
Okay.
Uh, till my MBA, I was reserved. But then when I got job and I went out for different profiles, then I became a little extrovert and a little good at communication skills. So this is
Okay.
how it works. Exposure is important.
What we think that if we do any mistake while speaking, so what they will think, what my friends
Ah.
they will think
Hmm.
and what my colleagues they think. But
Hmm.
if you are learning, then it's totally fine. You can.
Hmm.
It is-
Right. You know you are a learner. They know that you are a learner. Then there
Yeah.
is nothing to feel hesitant about.
Yes.
Right. So you can definitely make mistakes confidently because mistakes will make you learn even more, right? You
Yeah.
learn from mistakes,
Right, ma'am.
right? Mm.
Yeah.
And try to go out, have some fresh air, meet people. You'll see a tremendous improvement in yourself, in your personality.
Yes.
Mm.
Definitely, I will try.
Right. Okay. Anything else for today?
No, ma'am. If you have something enough.
No, no, I just really felt very happy to meet you today because I can see younger me in yourself because I was just like you before.
Okay.
Very
Oh,
reserved, very silent, and that kind of. So I can really see the younger one. But I am really excited because I can imagine in front of myself, I can picturize that you are becoming a really good personality.
that 100% I would rather.
Mm. So
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it, and I hope we'll get to talk some other day, and I'll be able to see that in you.
definitely.
Then I'll feel proud of myself.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we don't have any more questions, so I think we can wrap up it, right?
Ah, definitely, ma'am.
I
Okay,
would
ma'am.
be
Thank you
happy.
so much, ma'am, for your time. It means a
Thanks to
lot.
you too.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks to you too. Loved having you.
Uh,
Okay, then.
okay, take care.
Bye.